Would DeMar DeRozan be a good fit with the Lakers? How about you, Joy? Because Rick don't want no more part. I didn't debated him down.
Yes,
Joy. What you
I
think?
do think that DeMar DeRozan would be a good fit with the Lakers. Now, can the Lakers make it work with the money is the question, and is DeMar DeRozan willing to take a significant pay cuts is another question, because he made around $28 million last year. I believe it was $27.7 million last year, and they cannot offer him a lot. So they'd have to offer him around $9 million and obviously do a sign and trade to get him. So there's a lot of moving parts here. But as far as if he's going to fit with the Lakers, yes. LeBron likes playing with veteran, smart players. That's what DeMar DeRozan is. He's been with two great cultures in the NBA. He's a 20-point-a-night player. He would fit right in with this Lakers culture and organization. Obviously, he's from L.A., so the city is not something you have to adjust to, which is a thing, because L.A. is not for everybody.
No, it's not.
Just like Miami isn't for everybody, just like New York isn't for everybody, L.A. is not for everybody. So it is for DeMar DeRozan. I think it would be a good fit with the Lakers. And the Lakers have a lot that they have to do. They don't have a lot of players under contract. So this entire roster is going to look really different next year. LeBron is getting to the point in his career where the championship window is getting slimmer by the day. The Warriors are going to be back full healthy next year. We don't know where Dame is going to end up. The West is already great and is improving health-wise as well. You've got the Jazz coming back again, the Nuggets coming back again at full health. So there's a lot of moving parts on this side of the country, not to mention that you have Giannis and the Bucks on the other side as champions. So I think that DeMar DeRozan would be a great addition for the Lakers. The Lakers' hands are tied in a lot of ways when it comes to the salary cap. So if they can make it work, I do think he'd be a good fit.
Yeah, it's not a bad fit. Is it ideal fit? Does it solve all of their problems? I would say no. But it's the only fit that's reasonable when you have LeBron James and the Lakers for where they are. Because you don't, as much as they're the oldest team in the league and you'd like to get younger, and DeMar DeRozan is on the wrong end of that spectrum, and I would expect that the pieces going back the other way are going to be younger pieces. The fact of the matter is you need veterans to play with LeBron. And while he doesn't answer their issues when it comes to three-point shooting, they were 21st in the league in three-point percentage. They were 23rd in scoring. Offense is where they need help. DeRozan is a 25% three-point shooter and has been the last 2 years. It's not part of his game. He is an underrated playmaker, averaging almost 7 assists a game for San Antonio. They ran a lot of stuff through him, and that's one of the elements that they need. They need to have somebody who can function when they don't have the ball in their hands and when they're able to make some plays. So it's not a bad fit by any means. And would he make them better? Yeah, I could see that he would make them better. But does he automatically make them the best team in the league again and solve all their problems offensively? I can't go quite that far.
You know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is currently the person that holds that position right now. Looking at them pre-AD injury, they're the best team in the NBA. I mean, let's just be clear on that. A healthy Anthony Davis, a healthy LeBron James, it's the best team right now. So to put somebody as an upgrade, I think we would all agree that DeRozan is an upgrade to Pope, and to put somebody who can actually create space, create their own shots, and be able to actually facilitate from the shooting guard position would certainly be a great addition for this Lakers team. LeBron, y'all mentioned it, all right? You got to have vets that are going to play with him. You also have to have savvy guys that understand that fame and fortune that's going to come along with being on this team is something that you have to be super responsible and vigilant over. I think DeRozan is someone who has been around it. We know his history. He's connected to Master P and different things like that. We know about his DNA. And so to look at what he would bring to the table and being able to come back home and play in L.A., it certainly would be a great addition. It'd be a great addition emotionally. It would be a great addition physically on the court for this Lakers team. I have no doubt in my mind that if they bring in a guy of that caliber, if they're able to get DeRozan to, as you mentioned, Joy, take a pay cut of sorts to be able to come here and be a part of this team, the payoff doesn't have to necessarily take place on the basketball court for these athletes these days. It certainly would pay off to be with LeBron James and everything that he's generating off court. You know, AD was just in that hoop movie, you know. Yeah, he was purple and all that good stuff. My kids went to see it. It raked in a whole lot of money, and I'm sure AD might have made or end up making more than what he made playing this year and playing in basketball. So let me say, I don't know.
Did he get hurt in the movie?
But DeRozan should come to the Lakers.
Did he get injured in the movie?
Oh!
Well, look, I wrote this down. You can't count on AD being healthy. So that is a factor when you're talking about what the Lakers are going to do next year. The Lakers pay Anthony Davis and LeBron James a lot of money. They don't have a lot of flexibility. So looking for the perfect match and the perfect setup for the Lakers is not on the table because they don't have a lot of flexibility this year. And look, LeBron James and Anthony Davis deserve the money that they're making, but salary cap league, so you have to fit the pieces in. There's not that many stars available. I think DeMar DeRozan is a great situation for the Lakers when you consider what's actually available to the Lakers and what's available out there. And we didn't play the sounds from DeMar DeRozan, but he talked about he has made a ton of money in his career. He has respect. He has had the experience. Now he wants a championship. He wants an opportunity to win a championship. And even though there are a lot of questions about the Lakers, and Anthony Davis's health is certainly a beyond fair question to have, I do think that with DeMar DeRozan, a healthy Anthony Davis, and LeBron James, who I think will be healthy, they have a great chance to win the West. I understand the West is better, but you need another piece. You need another veteran piece, and this is what DeMar DeRozan brings.
Here's the tricky part, too, is that we're not just adding DeMar DeRozan as a free agent, coming in and adding him to what they had, to LaVar's point, that they were arguably the best team in the NBA when fully healthy. But you have to, I remember that. You have to account for the fact that you're trying to take some things off of LeBron and AD's plate in order to keep them healthy. And DeRozan does a certain amount of that. But Dennis Schroeder is a free agent and presumably is going someplace else.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to send something back the other way to San Antonio. And while everybody's bagging on Kyle Kuzma right now, he's probably going to be part of that. He was young legs coming off the bench. Talen Horton-Tucker is no doubt going to be part of it. So you're going to lose some existing pieces. So it's not a matter of DeMar DeRozan coming in and adding something to what you already had. The question is, does DeMar DeRozan bring enough to the table that he's not only compensating for what you're going to lose, but that he's then adding something on top of that? And when I look at some of the potential pieces that are going out the door, I just don't know that he's going to. He may add some different things. He may add some better things. I don't know that he's going to add more things to what the Lakers are.
That's fair. The Lakers have to be aggressive either way.